Hey y'all, sorry for the late response, but I just had to drop by and let you know all y'all's prayers and well wishes and good energy has meant so daggum much to me, y'all. Like, I can't begin to tell you how crazy God has showed up these last few days, man. And one thing I want to do right by Him is say, I'm sorry for not being more positive through this and letting it affect me, and being so scared of Him that I felt like I had to leave breadcrumbs saying if I have an accident it's not an accident, and didn't trust that my higher power had me. And after everything else He's got me through, that's pretty shameful. And while my goal initially was just to shed some light on, addicts, do go through things because we aren't trustworthy yet. And I feel like I've been blessed enough to be able to bear some of them for some people that aren't able to be vocal or stand up, but that can't be the only thing the community hears about us. And so I want you to listen, and that while may the corporations and the rehabs and the clinics may, not have your best interest in heart, listen to what happened when I went to my AA group instead of trying to be in control and steer this all myself and figure out God's will, mind boggling to where I can't even think straight, trying to predict what He wants from me. And I go and I sincerely, got to say what I did to get to 5 months. And so to talk about what, I went through, I needed to do to, show the newcomer and gentleman that's been to Bosnia, fought Serbians in urban warfare, done black ops operations, did steroids, crack, and heroin overseas in jungles he can't talk about, to the point his heart enlarged, to the point they had to take it and turn it into some type of ventricle machine where he has a giant square that is just open and wire just bag in his right abdomen. And knowing he has weapons all the house, never seen me from Adam, here's my story, and says, come home with me, son. No one, if anyone wanted to rob him or do anything, he'd probably kill me first, obviously, but, all I'd have to do is unplug the heart monitor he trusts me to have in the living room where I'm laying that keeps him alive, and, he's given me, instead of a day, a week now, y'all. Not only that, he took me to the place I was hoping most to get a job at because I knew I wouldn't have to train and I could start making tips soon. I got to work a 10-hour shift tonight. I have 3 10-hour shifts making tips over the next 3 days. And I have sober living options that once I have that money, I can take and get a fresh start. I cannot tell y'all the 9-day difference. The second I knew I never had to go back there, I realized just what a high price I was letting that man take a toll on me. The second I was out from under him, man, I can't stop smiling. I picked up that shift and I went bebopping through, giggling, didn't look at the time once. I have a way to take care of myself, and I don't have to ask anyone for anything other than an opportunity to do the next right thing. And I can let God dictate, you know, what He's already done is so amazing. And I just want to be not as good as I was, tomorrow, and better than I was yesterday. And I just thank Him for a chance to turn this ship around, man. And thank you, everyone, from your suggestions. I did not take any of them into consideration. And it's hard to try and meet yourself where you're at, where you just want to tell everyone, yeah, I'm capable of handling a program like that. And yeah, I wouldn't struggle. No, there's no chance I'd drop out. Or, this is the spiritual, this is the really, and so I just want to be an advocate for those that feel no one would listen or believe them if they did tell their story. but I also want to be the advocate for the one addict's helping another, because we are warriors and we do gather around each other. I mean, lady brought me a nicotine vape, thought of that without me having to say it in the meeting, knew I probably hadn't had that, came and shared her beautiful story. I'm going to ask for permission to put on my page here in a little bit, that made me feel so ashamed for acting like I was going through anything at all this week. Made me feel like the biggest sissy in the world when I heard about the guy that's let me stay going to Bosnia and frickin' having a mechanical heart while he's running up and down the stairs detailing his truck, and making 3 meetings yesterday before I even had got to my freaking first shift. Like, he is a machine that's running us young cats in the ground at 60 with a mechanical heart in a suitcase, going down the staircase up and down and ripping huge trash cans down and carrying them and everything else under the sun. Like, this man's putting me to shame. I have a chance to have a perspective to be positive. And I just have to let y'all know, if you are struggling, go to a meeting, man. The people there care. Like, I know these big conglomerates and programs and rehabs, you may not feel loved, but there is people out here that will view you as human. And I thank everyone that listened to me process. I look back now, and I just should have ran and camped somewhere colder, not a whole lot sooner. Because the second I stepped away, I knew I never had to sleep with one eye open. And even when he made, I couldn't even shut the outside door. I had to leave the screen where he could just run in at all times, and just having the chance at some privacy and some camaraderie. Like, I just can't thank y'all enough for all the outreach. Just pray I do a good job and earn my keep, and am able to find God's will for where I'm supposed to go next, because I don't have much left as far as going the wrong direction. But yeah, I'm back employed, 40 hours in the next 3 days, full check Tuesday, and sober living's on the horizon. Just things are getting fixed, and I still have so many amazing stories to tell you about both the addicts and the people that love us, y'all. Thank you so much for listening, and I'm going to do a much better job of keeping the mission, which is to bring light to what the recovery community is really like. And we're going to do the positive more than we're going to do the negative, and speak life into existence from now on, instead of being selfish and sounding like I want to know is woe is me, or charity, or oh, my life's so hard, especially when I see these other warriors out here that I can't imagine the mass grave full of grown men that would never have seen the other side of their existence, y'all. And I'm just so proud to call myself a recovering alcoholic and addict, y'all. And if there's anything I can ever do for anyone, my inbox is never too full. Reach out, send a likes, and to let you know we're thinking, anything in the world just helps so much when we get down. And I'd love to be part of bringing a community together that shows the newcomers just how special this community is, in spite of some of the stigmas on our end, as well as the general public's. And I hope to hear from each and every one of y'all at some point along this recovery journey. And that's all I got for tonight, y'all. I'm back at work, and I'm about to be back living in my own place, y'all. God answers prayers. I swear he does. If he can find me, he can find anyone, y'all. Give him a chance.